What's happening, people? Back with another reaction and back to start a new deep dive. And indeed, I wanted to start by giving a major shout out to friend and now champion of the channel, Scott, who not only sent me some material from Laura Branigan, 2 of 3 things have arrived so far. But yeah, I was actually on the phone with him when I got this out of my parcel locker. Indeed, he had reached out through email and we had gone back and forth a little bit, and he had mentioned his phone number, so I said, hey, you ever want to send me a text or anything, send it to this number. And I was shooting some reactions and I saw I had a missed call and didn't recognize it, and I listened to the voicemail and it was Scott, and I called him back. We had a lovely chat. I told him at the time, the last couple of days, as I indicated in my videos yesterday, I've been feeling stressed. I got some financial worries and I'm trying to figure out how I can make sure to meet those demands and so on. And I was saying that the comments that people left in some of the videos yesterday were very heartening and encouraging. And talking to him about that, and talking to him about music, including Laura Branigan, it just improved my mood even more. So again, I still got stuff I'm facing, but already the psychology of the situation has improved. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like one way or the other we'll get through it, and we're going to keep doing these deep dives and videos. So big ups to Scott. I massively appreciate you, as well as all the other people who left comments on the different videos. We're going to start with a greatest hits CD of Laura Branigan, and it's called The Best of Branigan. Once again, I really do appreciate it when people send me physical releases. It's nice to get the the artwork and so on. To be clear, I absolutely love that people have been sharing their ripped files, and to be fair also, they'll rip the artwork so I can see what it is and so on. But again, it's just nice to have something tangible in your hands. And we are going to listen to the first track. And indeed, Scott was saying this is a nice, representative sampling of her material, so it'd be good to start with the greatest hits. So that's what we're going to do. And the first track on the album is called Solitaire. Now, I have actually reacted to a tune by this name already, though it was a punk rock tune by Strung Out. And, will likely be very sonically different from what we're about to hear. But as I said in that reaction, Solitaire is a game you play by yourself, and it's come to be used in different idioms and so on as a way of referring to the self-interactive nature of that game. And obviously, it's a game that requires strategy and patience and so on. I don't really play it. I don't play a lot of card games, at all, really. So it's not something that I really have experience with, but I do get the discipline involved, and I feel like any of these concepts could provide great figurative semantics to what we're about to hear. So let's find what it is. This is Laura Branigan. It's the first track on The Best of Branigan, and it's called Solitaire. I like the metallic, almost like harpsichord-y sound of that layer, and also the cool synth layer.
I still remember how much I used to need you. Tried so hard to please you, but you didn't need me.
He was playing Solitaire.
You knew I loved you, knew I always would be there. You just did what you wanted. You didn't care. All the cards were held by you. There was nothing I could do. All those nights I sat alone, staring at the telephone.
I like the tempo.
Wondering, were you ever coming home? Solitaire, it got so lonely.
So she's playing Waiting for Him to Come Home. Literally, or sounds like literally, but it's a metaphor for the whole situation, right?
Sometime, but I stopped thinking about you. Started living without you.
It's a sad song. Someone who's on the wrong end of an asymmetrical relationship.
Mine just couldn't wait. No, you found out you loved me just a little too late. Once the cards were held by you, now there's nothing you can do.
I love that transition.
All those nights you sit alone, staring at the telephone.
So it's switch now? Listen to her like righteous judgment. Rockin' now. Get out of here, Laura. What? Whoa. Whoa. You don't like it, do you? Yo, when she gets raspy like that. Well, that's a dynamite opener. I love it. I was charting it. It's like, oh, it's like sad, and she's on the wrong end of it. She's waiting for him to come home, hoping he will. Just probably stewing and emotionally upset the whole time. But then it switches, and not only does it switch, and now it's like he realized he loved her a little bit too late, and now he's the one. Is she gonna call it And she's saying like, no, like I'm, you put me through this. See how it feels. You don't like it, do you? Well. Now I'm not going to be coming home. And I enjoyed the way her delivery and even the sonics of the tune became more powerful and like confident at that point. So I like the composition of the tune as it relates to the themes that I picked up. So really cool opener. Once again, shout out to you, Scott. Shout out to all the other people who may join in on this deep dive. It's a name I've known for a very long time, but aside from Gloria, which Scott was telling me that was like her first big hit. But that there are hits that came later and it's funny, he was saying it was like a #2 chart hit, and that's like the highest she ever got. But there's actually an album that came later that had a number of top 10 hits, even if none got to the same level as Gloria. So that might be her big album. But yeah, looking forward to it all. We're gonna go through the greatest hits first. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Peace.